Good morning, Matt here. Going to talk about Tai Chi Neigong, Kung Fu. More of the martial type of Neigong, because there's too much Taoist Neigong seeping into Tai Chi, and that's a entirely different thing. That's for, cultivating the Neidan, the internal elixir, and that's more of a religious, spiritual thing to harmonize the internal. Kind of like fluids, harmonizing Jing, Qi, and Shen, and working with the brain and nervous system. Of course, we're doing that here too, but we're not trying to cultivate elixir and reach enlightenment and everything. This will mostly be more for creating a body like steel wrapped in cotton. This was transferred to me, the transmission and lessons were given to me by one of my teachers, Xianhao Cheng, back in 1997-ish. He comes from Hangzhou, where Yang Fu and Yang Xianhao once taught. They have their own version of a small frame, fast form, and they do the Dajia, the long form, with its own unique characteristics. And so this was one of our warm-ups, and I'm going to teach you the first one, but let's talk about some preliminaries for it. So one thing he mentioned is if you have sex, you can't do this. You're going to have to wait about 24 to 36 hours after having sex. Second is if you have certain lung diseases, this is not for you. So if you have asthma or COPD or prone to allergies or prone to colds and flu, this is not for you. Also, if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant, this is not for you. And then there are some preliminaries before even starting. One is you want to have a clear mind. You can't have a mind wandering off here and there in the past and future. You need to be in the present mind. So we have a concentration drill we'll talk about. And because we're going to be working with the lower dantian, it's the lungs that actually do the transforming of the air. It's converting, we want the oxygen and we release the carbon dioxide. So we inhale the fresh, exhale the stale, and but the lungs do the process. The lungs is the actual organ that does that keeps us alive and survive. So we have to exercise and train the lungs before we go to working with the dantian. So there's 3 breaths we work in. One is the cleansing breath, one is the filling breath, and the third and final preliminary is the holding breath. So in the cleansing breath, what you do is you inhale through the nose, feel the lungs expand, then you exhale out the mouth 2 to 3 times more than your inhale. So you want to sit in a chair or sit cross-legged, or you can do it standing in Wuji posture, and you want to do at least 3 of those. The more the better. If you can do 9, that's even best. The second one is filling breath, where you feel the lungs expand and contract on the inhale and exhale. So you're going to just inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. But you do that evenly. And you can do a count, maybe like a count of 5 on the inhale and a count of 5 on the exhale, or 7, or whatever your lung capacity can take. Okay? Nice. But in this, you want to feel the intercostal ribs expanding and contracting in all directions. The top, the front, the back, the sides, everything. Like here's my rib cage, expanding and contracting. Okay? We're exercising the lungs before we go down to dantian. The third and final one is you're going to have to work yourself up to holding your breath for 1 minute in a relaxed way. So you're going to inhale through the nose, Feel that expansion of the rib cage and intercostals, and hold it relaxed at peace for 1 minute. So you're going to have to practice counting in your mind. And then exhale out your nose when you're done holding it. Okay? So those are preliminaries. You want to do each one about 3 times at minimum. I would suggest doing 9 times each to actually do the Kung Fu and get the Kung Fu. So once those are done, we do the raised hand postures with a inhale, hold, inhale again, then exhale, pushing the chi down. Okay? It looks like this. You're going to want to do these about 36 times. So inhale, hold, inhale again, now exhale. Inhale, hold, inhale again, exhale, inhale, hold, inhale again, exhale. So you're going to want to do those about 36 times, okay? Otherwise it doesn't work. You're really going to have to get the preliminaries in. Otherwise it doesn't work. So we want you to have Tai Chi Kung Fu because there's just so much garbage out on the internet with Neigong and Tai Chi and all these woo-woo people just snatching your money, creating fake videos. They're using the internet and YouTube to snatch your money. And you know, my teachers were very humble and giving and truthful, and they would not try to pull the wool over your eyes. So, you know, be careful of all these false prophets out there creating these fantasy videos. They're using smoke and mirrors and trying to, you know, use cameras and camera angles and their own students to make them look good. So beware of what's out there. A lot of their students can't pull these things off. You know, they might be able to teach some Tai Chi form and be good at push hands, but they're over-exaggerating their abilities. So if you want to get the real abilities, try this method. I would suggest doing it for 100 days, just starting off, and then you'll get better and better after it. Now this is one of about 10. So maybe in the future I'll do some more videos, but for now, that's where you need to start if you want to get Tai Chi Kung Fu. And use this internal Neigong to enhance your form. I would also recommend, you know, doing the long form 3 times a day if you want Tai Chi Kung Fu. You can do this before or after doing your Tai Chi Kung Fu. If you want to do standing, I would recommend doing it after you do the long form 3 times. Okay? Alright. Have a great day. Peace out.